guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a hearing aid video, something I haven't really done in a quite long time. So basically I'm going to get my hearing aid replaced today because, well, just like the filter again, because the filter is blocked, and the woman did give me some spare filters to change, but they're all the wrong size and they don't actually fit my hearing aid. So I've literally gone, I think, about a week without my hearing aid, and it's literally been awful. Like, I've absolutely hated it. So cannot wait for today. I'm gonna go and get that fixed. I will be leaving in about 15 minutes. I'm all ready to go. My sister's actually going to come with me as well, and she'll just like wait in the car whilst I go in. But yeah, I'm so excited to get that done, and I think I might ask if they can change my tubing as well and give me some new ones, because all the spare tubes that they've given me is all gone hard without me even wearing them. So I think I might get some new tubes and ask for like some like spare filters, but just make sure they're like the correct size this time. Back in the car now. I've got it like fixed and everything. I got my tubes changed, and then I just got my filter changed again, and then I've got some spare tubes and some spare filters, so I can just obviously like do all of that myself at home. My sister's like came with me, but yeah, we're gonna head back home now. A few days later now, since I got my hearing aid, can't really see it, but since I got my hearing aid fixed, and I couldn't really like carry on filming because as soon as I finished at the hospital I did have to go to work, so I couldn't really like you know, update you guys. But I just wanted to give like an update on how I've been getting on with my hearing aid. It's currently May, and in like July I would have had it for about a year. Yeah, a year. So I just wanted to give an update on how I've been getting on with my hearing aid and kind of everything like that. I guess everything's been going really well with my hearing aid, to be honest. I haven't really had too many issues. It's just mainly like the filter and the tubes that kind of I need to change a lot, but I think that's just due to my job, because with my job I have to wear headphones a lot of the time, and just like the moisture and everything affects like the tubing and the and my filter. So my filter gets blocked a lot, and then no sound comes through my hearing aid, so then I obviously can't use it. When I went the other day, they gave, like I think I mentioned it, that they gave me some spare tubes and some spare filters, so I have been you know, given that, so hopefully I don't have to go back very soon. I haven't had to change my mold yet, so I still have the same pink sparkly mold. Haven't had to change that yet. It's still pretty soft. I did get like a soft mold instead of like a hard mold, and so yeah, but in like July I reckon it will probably get a bit more harder, and then I'll probably have to go and get it replaced. But yeah, it's been going really good so far. This is it. And yeah, obviously I love having it. I can hear so much more. It's definitely changed my life a lot with hearing. I notice like when I can't wear it with work and everything, it's a lot harder. It makes my day a lot more harder. And I get like a lot more headaches and get tired a lot quicker, because I have to actually like really concentrate and try and listen to what people are saying. I'm not completely deaf in this ear. I am like hard of hearing. I don't have a hearing aid in my left ear, it's only my right one. You know, if you guys want to see me get my hearing aid for the first time, I'll leave it in the links below. I kind of explain a lot more then, but I did have a few ear operations in this ear when I was younger, which has now damaged my hearing. And so yeah, I feel like, to be honest, I probably needed a hearing aid a lot sooner. But after I had my ear operation, I kind of like stopped going for hearing tests. Like I didn't really go to audiology anymore, and so I didn't, you know, go to any hearing tests, and so I never really thought to go and get my hearing checked out. But my doctors sent me to the ear, nose and throat doctors, and then I did a hearing test, and they said that my hearing was like low, so I may need a hearing aid, and then they kind of referred me to audiology. which took quite a little while. But as soon as you're like referred and you get your hearing aid, it's really easy for me to book in appointments. Like I phoned up last week and was able to get an appointment obviously for this week to get my hearing aid fixed. So honestly, it's not like a lot of hassle trying to get in, at least for me at my like audiology in like my hospital. But yeah, they're like really good at fixing, you know, it really quickly. I'm glad I haven't had to have the actual hearing aid bit fixed, because I know that would take a longer time. I don't want to leave like getting my ear mold. I don't want to leave it until it gets super hard, because I know it can take a little while for them to, because I have to go in and get the impression done for my mold, and then they'll have to send it off and make it. So I'll probably, like, once I get back from holiday, maybe when it gets to July, I'll book in again to audiology, and obviously I'll bring you guys along with that, I'll bring you guys along with me when I'm getting that done. I always get really super awkward, like kind of recorded and stuff, so like I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but I'll try and bring you guys along with me for that. But yeah, everything's been going super good recently. I have really enjoyed obviously wearing it. It makes my life a lot easier. This is just what my hearing aid looks like. I guess I can take it out. This is just like what it looks like. She changed the mold, and then this bit is like the filter, that little white bit there, so they just like unscrewed this little bit here and replaced it and then put the tube back on. But yeah, my mold hasn't discolored at all or anything. Obviously it's kind of a bit harder to see because of the glitter and everything, but that's why I didn't want to go for just like a clear white one, because they said that it goes like yellow a lot faster, and I watched quite a lot of videos before actually getting my hearing aid, and people say that the white ones just kind of discolor and go yellow quite quickly. But yeah, it's still really good. I do take quite good care of it. I try to clean it as well, and I have bought like this little tool, so when the tube gets like, sometimes there'll be like little drops of like condensation here from like when I finish work and stuff wearing my headset, and so I'll show you guys in a minute. I have like this little tool, so normally I'll take the tubing off the filter and then just pump air through it, and it basically dries the tube, and I've noticed that it makes the filter last a little bit longer. But yeah, so this is, I don't know if you can really see it, but that little white bit there is the filter, so when that gets moist and damp, obviously it stops the sound from coming through. But yeah, this is my hearing aid we love. And then you just got the buttons at the back, and then people who have hearing aids will know this, but that, well, for these ones anyway, there's no actual on and off buttons, so you literally just have to unplug it here where the battery is, and that's basically how you turn it off, and then you just clip it back on, and there's like a little sound that like comes on to let you know that you're turning it on. And yeah, you can kind of hear it. Wait, can you? Don't know if you can, but when I unscrew like the filter, let me just, you can hear that. But yeah, and also they put a thicker tube on for me, because when I first got my hearing aid I had a thinner tube, and with the soft molds, like, it falls off of the tube a lot quicker, so they basically put a thicker one on so it doesn't fall off as much. But yeah, I'm not very good at changing the tubes, because I've only done it once, and the rest of the times audiology has kind of just done it for me, but I guess I got to learn at some point. So yeah, so I'm just currently editing this video, and I thought I would show you guys the tool that I was talking about. So this is what it looks like. I did just get it, and it's just called an air puffer. It's from like the actual like brand, because the hearing aid brand that I have is Phonak. So this is a Phonak air puffer. You can get these on Amazon as well, but it just looks like this, and then basically you just pump air through it. So for example, like I would normally just take off my tube from the filter part and then stick this tool into the actual into the actual tube, and just pump it, and then it just gets literally all of the little bits of condensation and things that are in the actual tube. And yeah, so this is like the little tour. When I went to audiology, I mentioned, you know, my job to who I was seeing, and she did recommend me buying this little pumper because it is good for getting kind of like the water or like anything, just drying your tubes in general. When I first got my hearing aid, the little booklet that they gave me would say to take the tube off and then pop the tube and the mold in a hot bowl of water, just to like clean it. But whenever I would take it out, it would take so long to dry that I think that's what started messing up the filter in the first place. But then also it make the tube like super hard as well, so I don't really do that anymore. Like I don't really put it in water. I mainly just get some bacterial wipes and clean it, and then any kind of earwax and stuff that gets stuck in the tube, I have like little cleaning tools that I got off Amazon, and I would try and just get the best out as possible. It's never going to be like peachy clean. Like I feel like I try and make it like as if it's brand new, but the person I saw at audiology was like, you're not going to get it 100% clean. Like you wear it every single day, and like the tubes are really small, so it is kind of hard to, you know, get like all the wax out. But I do try and do my best to keep it clean. Sorry, I can't speak today. But yeah, and then I thought I would show you guys the so this is like what my hearing aid came in originally, and then these are just like the spare kind of tubes that they've given me. And so they are, like I said previous, they are like a thicker tube, so it's not as thin, so with the soft mold it doesn't fall off as easy. She gave me 3, so that's brilliant. And then they also gave me just some filters. So this is what I talk about when I talk about how the filters gets blocked. So it's literally just this tiny little thing that if it gets moist, it stops the sound coming through. So this attaches to the back of the hearing aid, and then this bit goes on to the tube, literally like that. And yeah, and it's just literally, like I say, it's literally just like, sorry, excuse my nails, they are pretty grown out, but it's literally just like the white thing, that white little dot there. That's like literally all it is so when that gets moist, it stops the sound going through. So yeah, I got my little goodie bags here. And yeah, I just feel like it is important to try and, you know, keep your, you know, your hearing aids clean, because you can also get ear infections and things like that if you don't clean your hearing aids, or if you don't like clean your ears. Like I still make sure obviously to clean my ears and get all the wax out and everything. So yeah, I think it is really important to just try and keep sorry, I got a cold. I think it is just really important to try and keep your hearing aids, if you have them, as, you know, clean as possible. They did say that with the filters and the tubing kind of like getting like, I don't know, a bit destroyed, I guess. There's nothing I can really do about that, just because it's from the condensation and stuff from the headset that I use at work, and if I have it on like literally all day, then it is like, you know, a lot. So there's nothing they can really do, but you know, they've given me spare filters and tubing, so I'll just have to obviously keep changing them every single time you know, the filter gets blocked or my tubes go hard. That is my hearing aid update, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.